Hello, viewers. It's a beautiful time again to share our thoughts with you. And, we remain the same us, your host on I Need to Know.
Us.
The same us. Fatima
Nawi.
Abimbola. Nawi,
Coach Stevens.
Fatima Abimbola Stevens. All right. And today we are going to be sharing with you or answering someone's question. Musa. Musa was asking.
Tanko. Musa Tanko.
Tanko. He was asking, he said, how did you actually come out of the street? He's like, he needs to know something more. Really, it's I need to know. So you are free to just come out with your questions and just ask because you really need to know. And we are here to tell you. So how did you really come out of the street? Did you just decide on your own to, leave the streets, or how did it happen?
Actually, I didn't just decide to leave the street. That's the truth, and that's one of the things I think some of us have to learn from. You don't need to leave the street the way I did. Many of you may not come out of it. All right. Now, I left the street because I was wrongly accused for a crime I never committed, and that led me to the prison. Not that I was jailed, no, but I was in where you call ATM, awaiting trial men, and so it was a matter of life and death, I was supposed to be shot. I was supposed to be, it was a military regime, and there was no chance for me. They didn't take it to court even, but God in His infinite mercy, it was a tribunal, So right there in the in the prison, I had to encounter Christ. It was a matter of life and death. I never knew make it out. So right there, I decided. I said, well, if God saved my life, I will forever serve Him. That was how the turnaround came for me. They say that's the last place I wish even my enemy to go to. You needn't go to prison or have some kind of severe encounter before you could make a turn for good. All right, because you ask this question, so I think I need to answer you. Now, the prison experience is also another topic for another day, but I'm giving you a straight answer that was how the turnaround came for me. Okay,
Did you hear that?
Yes, but you don't need to wait until you have such a severe encounter. I tell you, a lot of people I saw died.
Right,
they didn't make it out.
They died
All right,
there.
they didn't make it out. So for
And
me,
remember,
that's why,
he came out just by grace because there are so many people out there also who are framed for what they did not do, and they just found themselves behind bars.
some even
And
died
they
for what they
died
didn't do.
there.
They were wrongly
Yes,
accused.
you could be rough looking. You could. That's why you see
Good.
there are some looks that people
That's
wear
where I'm coming
that
to.
just frames them up. People just notice that this person could be the bad person who committed so crime, and they just pin it on you.
Exactly.
Okay, so that was exactly the situation.
You may be a victim of
Circumstance.
just because people have seen you to be the rough type.
Yeah.
Not because you committed it, because you are a potential crime committer.
You look
understand?
like the
You
people
look like them.
who are committing crime, and I think we really need to dwell on this.
Yes,
on this topic.
And we are saying that you don't actually need to wait until you go through those severe circumstances before you turn a new leaf. You understand? A lot of people lose their life for what they didn't do.
What they didn't do.
What they didn't do. And just because of lifestyle, what I'm saying? Just because of lifestyle, people see them as, when a crime is committed, their
names comes to mind.
Yeah, because the police, they're not spirit, but they keep tab on people who could, those who they know live a rough life. You understand? So, and to a reasonable extent, you may have to find those criminals among the rough
Looking
people. Yeah, but
That's
it
why.
doesn't mean that all the crimes are committed by them. But you see, you must stay out of trouble. You understand what I'm saying? You must stay out of trouble. And then there is always a way out outside that street now. Okay, so Musa, please, I will, implore you to, whoever you're asking this question on his or her behalf, to know that you don't need to wait. Yes, I had to go through the prison, the ATM to be precise, to be a better person. All right, but you must not go through it because the experience is something I don't wish my enemies to go through. The torture, both physical and mental torture and all of that. Of course, I'm not sure you want that.
Physically, mentally.
The prison, we call them inmates. The experience there is a story for another day, and because this is not what you are asking for, you just ask me how did I came out of the street. I feel that is how God helped me, but I'm sure God helped me for people like you so that you don't need to wait until you go through the prison.
And even some people, just because of their association with wrong-looking people, not because they are even rough-looking, not because they even drink or smoke or do anything wrong, but because they are associated with people who does that. When the police or whatever, they are coming for that person and you are among them, it takes a while for you to be able to free yourself and explain yourself out. Like, oh, I'm not one of them, I didn't do it, it's just my friend. It's just a friend. So can't work together except they agree. It used to take a long while before you are able to, they say bail, to bring out your head out, So just mind it. Mind every relationship, every move you make, every move you make matters.
Mind the friends you keep.
Mind it, because it could be, at least to avoid stories that touches the heart.
Yeah, I know the brotherhood is one place, where it could be addictive, but you must not keep considering
nowhere to draw the line. Nowhere to draw the line.
Yeah, I think like a popular preacher always to follow. He said you don't have to be concentrated on the immediate and undermine the ultimate. So yes, the brotherhood, the life on the street, sometimes it will be exciting, You are the lord of the street and all that.
And you like to roll with those popular guys, like, oh, do you know this guy is actually the happening guy in town? So let me just roll with him. Let's learn.
Stuff like that. You want to be a hard man, but I will tell you about hard man the next time. All right, who is actually the hard man? Okay, we'll be talking about that in our subsequent edition. Me too, I like to be hard, but I will explain.
I think I would like to be hard.
Yeah, I know you're hard. You know what I'm saying? I know you're hard. So the real hardness, what makes you hard indeed? Is it what you're doing now, or is there a true definition of being a hard man or a hard woman? We'll find out in our subsequent edition. But until then, when we come your way again, please stay safe and stay out of trouble.
And remain good. You remain your one and only
Nastiwi
Fatima Abimbola Stevens.
I never change. Nasty Coach Stephen Abi.
Alright now. See you guys.
Remember, nobody dies.
We love you all.
See ya.